Well, Claire was born on the 10th of January 1987, and she was the youngest of our 3 children. And at age 9, she was happy, healthy. She loved her family and her grandparents. It was like as if it was like a nightmare. I can just visualise these 2 doctors standing there and us walking in and our daughter lying in a hospital bed. Within 33 hours, Claire was gone. Claire was gone.
In '96, we were grieving parents. The world had just fallen from below us, so we couldn't ask the appropriate questions. We weren't in any position to ask the questions in '96. The whole process essentially has dominated our lives.
It has.
You know, since 2004, and being then included within the public inquiry, that intensifies everything. We attended every day of the public inquiry. We didn't miss a day. And just to come back down to this whole setup again, just it stirs all that up again.
To have to come into a courtroom and to hear and witness how our daughter had died, it's very difficult.
I've read the report from Dame Janet Smith regarding the Shipman inquiry, and obviously Dr. Shipman is the pinnacle of medical concealment and medical cover-up. And one of her recommendations is that every hospital's death should be scrutinised by an independent body. And that something along those lines has to be put in place. And we're not here to run down and overly criticise hospitals and departments and doctors. Something has to be done. Yes. There has to be a system put in place where the hospitals and the doctors and the trusts can sit back and say, we have to learn a lesson. This public inquiry tells us that lessons must be learnt, and doctors should never. There must be a system put in place where doctors do not have the scope to cover up a death, especially the death of a child. Hopefully there will never be another public inquiry like this, but who knows until we have more rigorous, robust systems in place to ensure that it doesn't happen again.
But the end of all this, it's really justice for Claire. Justice for Claire, who should be here today. And through all our lives, never forget this experience.